Once feared for their role in deadly cattle raids, Moran warriors in Marsabit County are rewriting their legacy as frontline conservationists, protecting the critically endangered Grévy zebra. Armed with smartphones and GPS technology, they patrol vast rangelands, recording zebra sightings, water sources, grazing conditions, and signs of habitat degradation in real time. The data they collect is helping guide conservation efforts for a species with only about 3,000 individuals remaining worldwide, nearly 95% of them found in Kenya. Their work comes at a critical time as poaching and the growing impacts of climate change continue to pose the greatest long-term threats to the Grévy zebra's survival. NTV's Margaret Kimathi traveled to Marsabit County and now brings us the story.
As dawn breaks over Marsabit's rugged landscape, a group of Morans set out on foot, armed not with spears but with smartphones, beginning another day protecting the critically endangered Grévy zebra in Leisamis. The Morans fan out across 5 wildlife monitoring zones, reading the Grévy zebra's hoofprints in the soil to locate the endangered animals. We follow 27-year-old Mangesian Linderi as he treks across rocky valleys, ancient lava fields and thorn-covered plains, terrains where vehicles can barely pass. Until recently, Linderi spent his days herding camels.
People associate Morans with bad things, but having employment has made us not to have that one. Because people lose life. They go do cattle rustling because that's what we are not known to. And we lose life. Now, we are now in the community. We say thank you to the community for giving us this job. And now we are part of the community and also we are bringing peace.
After nearly an hour of walking, we spot a dozen of Grévy zebras grazing quietly in the distance. Lenderi slows his pace, carefully guiding us closer without disturbing the animals. Every encounter is meticulously documented.
Kilomita ambayo anaweza enda kwa siku inaweza kuwa ni kama 20. Lakini na average ya kawaida kwa kazi inakubalika kilomita 15 kwenda na kurudi. Mara mingi saa nyingine ninaenda mpaka inakuwa ni usiku kabla nirudi nyumbani. So idadi kubwa ya Grévys ambao wameshai hesabu ni kama Grévy 50 kwa group.
What begins as a trek across the harsh landscape ends with valuable data that could help secure the future of these animals. After walking many kilometers across the field monitoring Grévy zebra, the warriors entered the collected data into the monitoring system to help track their movement, population and distribution pattern over time. Using simple picture icons, the team records Grévy zebra sightings, tracks grazing conditions, water points and signs of habitat degradation. Designed around visual symbols rather than written commands, the application is accessible to warriors regardless of their literacy level.
Tukifungua tunastart kwanza patrol. Alafu bado ukiwa unatembea kwa field kutafuta wanyama, hiyo simu ndani kuna wanyama wengi ndani. Ina wanyama ile ambayo unapata una record kwa huko ndani. We started with 2 scouts for the ladies. But now, over time, we realized that it is very hard for women to walk on these terrains alone. So that's now when we came with the program for the warriors, because warriors can walk on long distances.
Several camera traps are strategically mounted near key water points, capturing images that could help conservationists monitor the movements and behavior of the zebras. In neighboring Samburu County, women are breaking traditional barriers by taking on frontline conservation roles, restoring degraded rangelands to improve grazing habitats for wildlife.
Grévy zebra apate nyasi asiende mbali kwa sababu hii Grévy zebra ndio tunategemea kwa masomo ya watoto kwa upande na basari. Sasa ndio tumesema apasali tuchike mshanga yetu tuweke nyasi hapa hii Grévy zebra asiende mbele tena mbali hata wageni kukuja.
The number of Grévy zebra present here reflects community-led conservation including monitoring and land restoration. The efforts have increased the population by 200 in 2 years. More than 15,000 Grévy zebras roamed the Horn of Africa in the late 1970s. Decades of habitat degradation, prolonged drought, competition with livestock, poaching and expanding human settlement reduced their numbers by nearly 80%. Today, only 3,000 remain worldwide, with nearly 95% found in Kenya.
Similar organizations are working with us and all the other conservation because we believe that these Grévys, they move around and we would like to know how far they are going and if they are going to keep here, working with similar-minded organizations that can work with us with a new program that we have connectivity.
We suspect there's commercial businesses that are going on because we found the meats of Grévys being transported using the border or the motorbikes.
Although poaching remains a threat, conservationists warn that climate change now poses the greatest long-term risk to the species' survival. Lewa Safari Marathon, organized by Lewa Wildlife Conservancy and Conservation Charity Task, has channeled nearly 14 million shillings in the Warriors program. Margaret Kimathi, NTV.